really choke him, it's to aggravate him to push back harder. So when he has my head, I want to push into him and then push. So when he pushes back, now what I'm going to do is relax. Is I'm going to grab the inside of his arm here above the elbow. Okay, so the first one is just a smash. The smash I like to do sometimes, like in an MMA against the wall, and I just feel him initially grab my head real quick. I'll just shuck it. Just fuck you, get rid of it. Sorry. Now this one gives you a little more grip, so you have a little more control. So like I said, I'll push into his throat. He pushes back. I grab. I'll pull him by. And now from here, you can see I got a nice, good grip. And as I start to turn him, you know, boom, dump him over and get my position either for the arm triangle or something else. Okay? I'm going to hit a different finish. Probably, for me personally, I'm going to hit the arm triangles are just too good of a finish to bail on. But I want to give you guys some other options so it's not just the same thing. Okay? I'm being a little bit repetitive. Okay, so one more time. You know, I'm shrug. And like I said, before I forget, when you're here, shrug. And the problem when you do people grab your head is they're going to find out if your head is leaning down or not. You ever feel like your head's straight and then someone takes a picture and you're actually leaning forward a little? Okay, so I shrug. Now, for a quick way to find your posture is just do this. Look at the ceiling. Now look straight. Down posture. My head is postured up. So now my head is in a position where I feel strong. So anytime you have a problem and you feel like, because you don't want to be postured too much and then you're stiff. So I can stay crouched. And all I'm going to do is look at the ceiling and now look at him. Now I know my neck. And if I want to, you know, anytime my neck's going to be in grips, I'm going to shrug a little bit and just flex my traps and my neck. That will make my neck very hard to move. Because if he grabs my head when it's like loose, it's very easy for him now. I'm not in a good position to fight. But now I'm here and he grabs me. I can trap him. You know, I can trap his arm and now make it really hard for him. I can start doing weird stuff. Okay, so just keep your neck strong. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Hands and neck. Okay? I had a joke, but I don't like doing that. Using foul language. Okay, so boom. He grabs my head. Boom. I'm trying to push in, aggravate him. Grab. Pivot on my toes. Just drag him by. And right away try to yank him down. So I just drag him by. Yank. Now down. And one other option here. Do you need me to move? I think we should slide a little. Right there. Okay? So I got a good grip and he almost went down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my half. Okay? Half Nelsons are awesome. Okay? Now I can use this and go straight to like the butcher shop, which is a popular submission that I come up with that guys are just jumping on. Okay? So the half Nelson in this scenario, this will set you up. If you got a guy, like say he's a good guy at getting guard, or he's got good leg and foot control, like those, you know, I saw some footage of Lackland, is it Giles? Something like that. And I was really impressed by his leg and foot control. He knows how to move and stay tight. That kind of guy, and he balls up real tight, being so small and being against a big guy. We have big pockets, big armpit, you know, like the opening between my armpit and hips is very long compared to a smaller guy that can lock down. My buddy Eric Urisk, he's a very short athlete, but he's strong and athletic, right? He's like he's like a cinder block. And when he hides away his corners, it's really hard to manipulate. You gotta remember, shorter people, like someone like Eric Urisk or some of the athletes, like say Triple C type guys, their muscle length is shorter. Their tendons, they tend to be more self-strong than bigger athletes. Meaning self-strong, meaning like when they're tight, it's harder to get their limbs away from their body versus sometimes a bigger guy with bigger limbs, you know? But like that bigger guy might have overall more power, but that little guy is probably more pound for pound strong. He's a little more tight. Everything is shorter. Okay, so if you're going against a guy like that, they're gonna ball up so tight. You're gonna have to anticipate that. So a cradle is a good tool to use against them. All right, because you'll be able to slam them tight. So if I'm here, I go to my cover to my half. Now I'm gonna go under his tuchus, and I'm gonna pull his head in. And as I come up, now what I'm gonna try to do is like you could be filthy here and go here and already have your knee lined up. Okay, but you know, generally speaking, I'm gonna go from here, yank, lift, okay, lock my cradle, pop the timing, get my knee in choke. Okay, now remember, you can put that knee in the center of the throat or on the side. Just don't be up here like necessarily high on the neck. You'll still get a tap, but it's gonna be cranky. They're all kind of cranky. It's not just a matter of, it's not just the choke, okay? So I'll put it all together now. So boom, he grabs me. All right, boom, kind of create that fish choke. Drive, hang him down. Go, start bringing him down. Boom. Trying to not hurt you, bud. Is that hurting your back? Good. You're hurting. Yeah, we're both hurting. Okay, so that's another shuck option. Okay, guys, so some more options. Okay, so I'll be tight here. Look, you know, I'm keeping my elbows in. Because, like, you start going like this, if you keep your hands like this, you're going to get underhooked pretty easily. Okay? So I tend to be, even if I'm going to rotate my palm down, I keep my elbows in and look to get my grips. And then I have my underhook and I have a takedown here. Okay? So I'll stay tight, get them to grab me. Okay, so next one, I'm going to basically